Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Clicking and Bricking.
Good morning, Brick World.
Good morning, Brick World.
Good morning, Brick World. Is that right? Is that right what I'm saying?
Good morning, Brick World. It's Brickanista from Seattle.
Hey, I am Chris Giddens, also known as Fazoom. Good morning, Brick World from Kennesaw, Georgia.
Morning, Brick World. Dok and I are awesome.
It's the Lumberjack and Baker. Good morning, Brick World.
Good morning, Brick World.
Good morning, Brick World. Thank you, the loyal viewers of the tube, for tuning into this epic program. To the hundreds and thousands, if not millions, of unsubscribed subscribers, please like, subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell.
Good morning, Brick World.
Good morning, Brick World. Watch out for me, my little friend.
Good morning, Brick World. Dok Sampson has entered the house with $2 donos. Thank you, Dok. I really appreciate that.
Get in there, live.
Here we go. Oh, my goodness. Good morning, Doc.
Hey, good morning, Brick World, and to you, Hypester. How are
Good
you today?
morning, Brick World. I'm great. I feel like I have some kind of jet lag going on, but I'm doing good. Just got back from Colorado last night, really. It was a pretty late day. My flight got delayed. Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
What could delay a flight in Colorado in the middle of the summertime?
Man, let me tell you.
What could that
be? The day before I got there, I was told it was in the 80s.
All right,
I get there.
nice.
I swear, it wasn't even like before I got, like, as soon as the plane touched down, like, it started snowing.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh man,
you saw the sun for a second. You're like, oh, it looks beautiful. What's that cloud?
Well, I mean, and I had heard they were expecting possibly some weather,
right?
But I was like, dude, it's gonna be rain, man. I mean, like, it's almost June, right? So, but then, like, as I was flying there, I checked the temperature, and I was like, 35 degrees. What?
35? What? Yeah.
Yeah, and it snowed the whole time I was there, and when it stopped on the way to the airport, dude.
On the way to the airport.
And they got like 2 or 3 inches.
All right. So you brought Maryland weather to Colorado. Well done. Well done.
Dude.
So how was the graduation? How was the daughter?
Man, it was great. It was great. I'll have a little bit of footage of it in my next vlog.
Yeah.
But I was, obviously, we're so proud of her.
All right.
But as always, I gotta tell you, kids, kids. They're adults,
Kids.
you know what I mean? But we'll just call them
People.
teenagers. But as always, they always surprise me, man. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It's real easy to get in the mindset of like, oh, you know, they're kids and they don't really know much yet and this and that. But I'll tell you what, man, there was some of those kids that they got up there and they spoke so elegantly and with so much wisdom and intelligence for people, that are young like that. You know what I mean? I was so impressed by so many of them, man. But yeah, I was an emotional dad. Watching his daughter graduate high school.
Only a single tear. That was it.
So, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. And Colorado, man, I tell you, whoever lives out there, we know some people. Moto's one,
All right. Yeah.
That
Laurence Lagone lives out there too.
Dude, it's such a beautiful state. And I didn't get to see, like the bigger cities and stuff like that, but where I was at, it was such a clean city, and a lot of the architecture was wonderful. They have like not every single building, but like a lot of buildings just have like this color palette to them that it makes everything a lot more enjoyable while you're there experiencing it. So yeah. All right, well, before we get too late into the show, why don't we go ahead and say some good mornings, because I got to tell you, I love all of you. Doc and I appreciate you guys so much, but man, it's like every Good Morning Brick World, man. It gets longer and longer.
Get longer and longer. Well.
It's going to be difficult one day, man, trying to say, like, we'll take up the whole show saying good morning to everybody.
Well, we might just have to add their names into the intro and be like, your name,
I was like, yeah,
your name in the scroll will be on the scroll on the bottom. They'll be on the bottom.
But so far we're okay. So let's go down the list. One with the stud. Good morning to you.
Hey.
Macro, Big Nate Bricks. Good morning. Good morning. Oldendorf. Good morning to you.
Hey.
Brent's Bricks. What's up?
Brent,
good morning. Cabbage Face. My lord.
My lord.
I wonder how bad that annoys him.
Hey cat, how can something like that? How people bowing to? How could that be annoying?
It's like your royalty to us.
Exactly, my lord. How come?
Let's see, Nicole. Good morning. How you doing?
Hello, hey.
Titanium J, our ghost third member of the panel.
Man. Yeah, he's the facts guy. He's our facts checking guy. Is TJ?
I feel like one day we're gonna convince him to be on the show. Work on the show with us. To co-host.
I have an idea. I have ideas how to get a TJ segment every week, but we'll see. We'll see.
Right, we'll see. Brick Stage Pass. What's up, Craigster? Good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. And I gotta tell you, Craig, just so you know, man, I love your little quips and comments on London Bridge, man. Like I've always got my eye on Craig because he's always saying like so much fun stuff, little jabs and stuff. It's great. Mayo, did somebody say Mayo?
Did somebody say Mayo? I think we did. Yeah, we did.
And make sure you do your homework well. Definitely want to do that. A couple of Brickheadz. Good morning.
Hey, I got to stream with some of those guys. One of those guys on a macro stream, and I tell you, he knows his sports. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I love those guys so much. And a couple of Brickheadz is one of my favorite shows now. But Sean, Max, and Brent, like, dude, all three of those guys, I mean, seriously, they're good guys. And if you guys haven't like subscribed to them or watched them or whatever, you guys definitely should. B Lego Productions, what's up? Good morning to you. I see Will out there. What's up, Will?
Will Harper, right? The hoarder.
Hoarder 66. Fooling with bricks. Watcha, Barry.
Watcha.
Also, Barry will be one of our guests on the panel today.
All right.
So we're just having a random panel because with so much stuff that was going on with me, I just didn't have time to really kind of coordinate a theme and guests on it and stuff. So next week, however, we're having a castle themed.
A castle theme. All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that should be interesting. It should be interesting, especially with the we'll get to that reveal in a little bit. Okay.
So let's see.
Keep on going.
Macro, what's up? Good morning.
I don't know. I feel conflicted with macro. I asked for an apology over the whole P word, M word, D word incident, and he refused. In fact, he waved a package of the Henson figures in my face. It was, oh my God, it was a deplorable moment.
My gosh.
Yeah, Con the producer had to come on and take my place. I just couldn't take it any longer.
Well, maybe you guys can discuss it because Macro is also going to be be one of our guests today.
Oh my God! All right, I'm gonna turn my camera off now in protest. Let me see. I can turn it off. There we go. It's turned off.
Seth, good morning to you. How are you doing, Seth? Let's see who else. I see Dusty out there. Good morning, Dusty.
All right.
Dude, Jude, what's going on?
Jude.
Let's see here.
You say hi to Taz, man?
I don't know if I've gotten a Taz. All right. So I see Brickable Cow. Good morning. Moo. Let's see who else we got in here. Well, I'll just say Taz now. Say hi to Taz now. Hi, Taz.
Taz. Do you know that Taz has a Thunderbox challenge?
No.
Yeah, he's challenging people to build their own Thunderboxes and use the hashtag Thunderbox Challenge.
Wait,
yeah,
I'm sorry. I
what?
feel
You didn't know? On the Hour of Power. On the Hour of Power.
I know, but I feel very ignorant. What's a Thunderbox?
A Thunderbox is an outhouse.
Really?
Because when you're out there and you're farting, farts are Thunderbox.
No, I get it. I've just never heard it called that. That's a great name
Aussie humor here. Huh? But yeah, there's a challenge out there. Yeah, I just thought I would mention that.
My bricks and me. Did I see my bricks and me?
I didn't think so. My bricks and me. Hello.
Good morning. How are you? Yes. Wait.
All right.
Where? Gosh, I got lost. Hold on a minute. Oh, my bricks and me. There you are. Okay. Good morning, my bricks and me. I see Camel City Brick House.
Hey,
I love
Camel
that
City.
name, Camel City Brick House. Good morning to you. I think. Hold on. I'm almost to the bottom of the chat now.
Journal of the Scots.
Good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. And I think I got everybody.
Well, Bricks is here. I thought a couple of Brickheads was him, but no, Bricks here is here.
Yeah, Brent is.
Hashtag give me my $2 back.
All right, so we have said good morning to everybody.
Yeah.
I hope all of you are doing well, and welcome to Good Morning Brick World number 127.
All right, yeah.
All right, so I don't even know what we should kind of discuss first. So many things going on right now.
I know. I always feel like because we're on Sunday, we are the last ones to discuss anything. You want to talk about the Lego ideas in Target?
Yes. But real quick, let me just say, Amberlia, thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate that very much.
Cue the video clip. Cue the video clip.
Join me, and together we can rule the galaxy.
Yes. Amberlia, join me and Doc as well.
Exactly.
And all together.
Oh, what is it? Impressive. Most impressive. There we go. Yeah.
But yes, thank you. So yes, the Target, dude, that came out of did anybody else know about that?
No, I had no idea. It was just kind of
like out of nowhere.
There it is.
Because I remember when I saw it, I was like, I thought it was a joke or something. Like maybe somebody just made this stuff and they were just putting it up there. Okay, first of all, everybody in the chat, if you don't mind, I'm curious, what out of those three, what do you like? Do you like the mini golf course, the aquarium thingy, or the
Viking Village?
Now look, everybody's gonna probably like crucify me for this, man, but I like the mini golf course. Okay. Now I like the Viking. I like all three of them.
Right.
But now look, I look at it from my perspective. Like this is something I would want to put in my city.
Okay.
Or not even the city. Like I've already decided, and on this this extra space I've got next to the forest, since I had to move the boards up and everything, I'm going to use that as the amusement park area. Okay. So this would go perfect in like the amusement park. I think the second one would be the Viking thing, the Viking area or whatever. But dude, that ocean scene too, dude. That jellyfish is so beautiful looking.
Oh yeah, they all are. But I'm like, isn't this like a tilted back and forth to get the ball to roll around? And didn't they make one of those before? And hashtag it didn't.
I don't. Yes, no, they have done something like that. Is that what that is? That mini golf course thing?
Yeah, that's what mini golf course thing is. Yeah.
Oh well, obviously I would be using it for that, but
just like the chess didn't sell. I mean, it's kind of like, I feel like if it's a game, it's doomed not to sell. But I can see city enthusiasts being all on it, being like, that's something we haven't had. That's something we need.
Right now the Viking thing, I can see easily too, because especially with the Viking ship that's come out. I mean, even Thor's goat boat would be excellent for this. And this is an amazing build.
Oh yeah,
Like,
but you know they're
goodness
going to
gracious.
just dumb the heck of it down. You know, they're not. It's
Oh
not
yeah, because and also this.
I'm
would
sure
be the
there's like a
most
Target. I'm
expensive out
sure
of the
Target.
bunch.
Yeah, well, I'm sure Target like we have a price point. We don't want to. We don't want to
Right.
go above. We don't want to go above. We don't want to go below. You know, there's a particular point.
But dude, these are such
Yes,
beautiful.
they are not.
display
All of
pieces,
them are
dude.
nice. I almost feel
I
like
know.
it's a trick. They're gonna go, haha, look, all three are available. One at Target, one at Lego, and one at Walmart. There you go. You know. But vote. So just go to Lego Ideas and you get to vote. Get to vote.
So
everybody.
I
gets to vote.
see. It's mainly it looks like it's like Viking or the golf course. There's a pretty little variety of answers here, but nobody's really picking the ocean one.
I can only see mockers looking at the ocean one because they see all that glass. They're like, well, I need all that trans glass. But
man, just beautiful display pieces, though. I mean, unreal. And Camel City Brick House is the tilting one. Yes, the maze, right?
Oh yeah.
Maya says, next week is castle episode. I'm screaming from the rooftops of my castle. Watchtowers
all right. Well, that's good.
Couple Brickheadz says mini golf so unique. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I saw it and immediately I was like, yeah, that's perfect city size. Because at first, when I first saw it, I thought it was like just kind of a little miniature game or something. But it's perfect size, man. Scale to just kind of
supposed to be come with like minifigures, I think.
Yeah, that I'm not sure of. Yeah,
I'm sure
Barry
it's
says
going to
like
come with a little golfer guy just to set on there and be like, there.
Yeah, you would think so, but I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't, obviously. So Barry says I like all three to be fair, but it has to be the Viking Village for me. Yeah, I definitely figured you'd probably be all about that Viking Village. Zizu,
hey,
good morning
Zizu.
to you.
How you doing? Yeah.
How's it going? Brent says it comes with one fig.
Yeah, I think that's what I was saying. One fig.
Yeah. What about the Viking area?
The Viking one should at least come with four. At least four, I would think for a nice village. For a village. At least a few. Otherwise, one person is not a village. So
Yeah. It takes more than one minifig to make
right. Well, unless they turn it into a Viking house. So like, here it is, the Viking house.
Good morning to Agents of Mock.
Hey, Troy.
Okay, I'm up. Good morning. By the way, gosh, I've missed the last two of the Mock Mondays. Yeah, everybody definitely check out Mock. Is it Mock Monday? I can't remember if that's what it's called or not. Yeah,
it's Mock Day Monday. Mock Day
Monday. Right.
Yeah, and he puts on a class. And
yeah,
if you hit him up, you can join the stream.
Yeah, and
just saying.
Yeah, and Agents of Mock, definitely, dude. You should check out their stuff.
Oh yeah,
he's got some skills. Build. Their city's amazing. Like I love their Avengers Tower. There's so much stuff that they do amazing. Twist golfer to hit ball. Really?
Oh, well, that's gonna be even better. It's gonna be even better than a tilta, whatever.
Huh. That's very interesting.
Because I saw a lot of knobs. So it's got.
So yeah, I guess you just spin them. I mean, it's not like there's a spring. It's not like it's a pinball machine or something like that.
Yeah, no.
Let's see.
But it's got to do something.
Troy. Taco Bell breakfast in hand. There you go, Brent.
All right.
That's the hallmark of any nutritious breakfast.
Hey, why people are telling us which set they like? Why don't they like the stream?
Oh yes, everybody, please like the stream.
We are trying to hit 50. We're trying to hit 50 this week because we've been lacking. We've been lacking in the last few weeks, and we really need your help. People. So,
yeah, we're obviously we're trying to crack the algorithm, and obviously the likes definitely help. So if you guys could please like the stream for us. Hey, good morning to the stream.
Top of the morning to you, style.
Yeah, Doc, you got me doing that now.
Well, of course. How else would you say good morning to somebody that's Irish? I mean, what? Especially we're old school. Me and you, we're old school. So
I know we are. Probably too old school.
Yeah,
we're older school. Older school.
Yeah, here we are. Yeah.
A couple Brickheadz says knobs on the side allow you to twist. I'm
sure the guy stands on a little thing, and then when you spin the knob, the thing he's standing on spins, and so his arm, boop, the ball.
A couple Brickheadz say go deep on this set when you get a chance. It's pretty incredible. Yeah, I haven't really gone deep in depth on each of the sets. You know what I mean? I didn't even vote. I feel horrible.
Yeah. Well, you have time. You have time until the 31st. Till the 31st.
Okay, right on. Jesse from
Hey,
Jesse's Brick
spoiler warning.
Galaxy. Spoiler warning.
Spoiler warning.
Gosh, see, speaking of spoiler warning, there was a trailer that came out that I can't wait to see the movie for. It's called 1,000 Years of Longing.
Oh,
and it looks like it's like about a genie. But it's really awesome. Yeah, I posted it on my Instagram stories if you guys want to check it out. It's definitely interesting looking. As far as the superhero stuff goes, I guess the next thing we got going on is like Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yep. Kenobi starts this Friday, doesn't he? Kenobi, 2 episodes. It's going to be epic.
Yeah. Well, no. Look.
His head's fat, but I like it anyway. You know.
I'm not going to spoil anything, but I happen to have heard, supposedly what the ending is going to be, and
okay. You're like, man, it's like a Boba Fett ending.
Oh, it's much worse, I think, than Boba
Much
Fett.
worse.
But,
Okay.
but that's okay. That's okay. But look, the show might be amazing. You're right. Yeah, moving on.
Exactly. Just a horrible ending. Just a horrible ending. Kind of like the sequels. It started off good and then blah.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes. All right, I wanted to show you guys something real quick before we go to the next segment. I finally started doing some more organizing. I wanted to show you guys like some of the places I've been putting stuff. So like first thing I started doing was minifigure stuff. So I'm trying to do things like get like all my weapons together.
Okay. And then so where did you get these cases at?
Oh,
that's some clear plastic, man.
Yeah. I can't remember where I got this one. I've had it for a while. Okay. But like you can see, like I've got like helmets and then like just like a lot of instruments.
Look at that saw. Look at that saw.
Tools. But weapons is like the one like I'm trying to find all the different swords I have. And
look at all those dual molded swords that we can't make a Darksaber, but check out my dual molded Ninjago blade.
Right? Yeah, I know.
Love it, dude. Love it.
It blows my
fantastic.
So let's see here. Brett says I love Brixie. Well, I guess that's one of us.
I can't wait for the Brick World Chicago. I don't know if I want to call it a confrontation, but meetup. Let's call it a meetup. Yeah, the meetup. The $2 meetup. I just hope he wears a snow cap, wears a newspaper bag, and just goes, "I want my $2." For better off get.
I mean, and you can even like you can even be snide about it and be like, "I know you can afford it, man."
Yeah, exactly.
Give me $2. Give me $2. And look, in case
hand out T-shirts.
in case Brixie's watching this, which I'm sure he's not, but in case somebody goes to his channel and be like, "Hey, there's this show called Good Morning Brick World, and they're talking mad crap about you," and in case he comes back and watches, like, look, I don't hate you, dude. The only reason I have kind of a problem with you is you kind of ruined my Secret Santa exchange a couple years
ago. Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that story.
Mm-hmm. And I never got an answer why. He probably
left unread in the DMs, as I recall. But anyway, yeah.
No, I just didn't know why he didn't ever like.
Yeah, exactly. Why didn't you say anything?
And Brent's Brick, he just wants his $2 donation back because you didn't.
Yeah, because he didn't read his thing. You didn't answer his question.
Yeah. So look,
he was just attacked by mods.
It's understandably so if you get so big, it's hard to keep up with the chat. It's hard to say hello to everybody. Yeah, I completely understand that. You know what I mean? But
$2.
But just because you get big doesn't mean. How can I say this without cursing?
Big for your britches.
Yeah. We'll just say that. Anyways, Solo.
Hey!
What's up?
What's up, Governor?
Oh man, we've been missing some Solo. Craig says, "Give Brixie a break. A 6-figure sum in Canadian dollars is like 20 pence in the UK rate."
Oh, okay. Well, give me my 20 pence back. Whatever. Just pay up.
Yeah, there was a set that's coming out. Maybe it's either a Lego set or it was one of those brick designer sets. But somebody over in UK, it said it was like 200. What do you guys call it? Pounds?
Yeah.
I was like 200. I was like, that's almost like $100 cheaper than what it is over here. Like, I didn't think the exchange rate was that different. But
well, you never know. Availability.
Maybe they got
Who knows?
maybe they got the UK hookup or something. I don't know.
They might.
Let's see. What's everybody else talking about? Brickworld Chicago. Yeah, journalist Scott's. I know. But
yeah, we got a reveal. We got a reveal in the stream of the week for Brickworld Chicago, straight from the guy that owns Brickworld Chicago. Yeah.
I think that also we should probably do a worst to first on the Brick Fair Chicago vlogs. Because man, there's gonna be a bunch.
We're gonna be flooded. Yeah. I'm down with that.
And look, and if I do another one for Brick Fair Virginia or something like that, we can throw mine in there too. I'll probably be last. Oh, geez. But yeah, man.
Hey, let's do a birthday. All
right, let's do a birthday.
Who's gonna be?
Whose birthday? Who could it be?
Clicking Cliff. Yeah.
Happy birthday, Clicking Cliff.
Yeah. Hey, happy birthday, Cliff.
We hope you had a wonderful birthday.
Oh yeah.
It was full of cheer.
Yeah, and message me on the Instagram if you know anybody that's having a birthday, yourself, your friend, whoever.
Yeah. You know,
your
like
mother,
we always say,
whoever want to give them a shout out.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be your birthday. Even if you know somebody that's got a birthday, you can surprise them. Dude, think about that. I would be so surprised if somebody was like, "Hey, Brick Hive, man, you should watch Good Morning Brickworld and just sit and wait." And then I'd be sitting there and watching and enjoying the show and thinking how great it is, and and then I'd be like, "Oh,
my birthday!
My birthday! Look, my birthday's on the stream." Let's see here. Rick Kirkster says, "Sorry, I'm building to keep missing the chat, lurking away." No, it's fine, man. I appreciate those lurkers, man.
Exactly,
some people might think it's creepy. Some people might think it's weird, but I think it's great.
Right.
You guys lurk all you want, man.
Exactly. Sometimes that's the only way to watch a stream,
Right. Well, I do it a lot too. I mean, dude, yeah. I am in so many people's streams, and believe me, they don't even know it. It's just because, again, we all know, like, sometimes if you say hello, then you got to be you got to commit to that and say hello.
You got to be polite.
Right. So, yeah, sometimes.
I always love it when they're like 5 streams going at the same time on a Thursday or Friday. I got 5 windows open, 5 chats. I'm like, I can't chat because then I get confused. I get confused who I'm saying hello to. I'll say hello to somebody that's not there. I'll be like, "Oh, sorry."
V-Fab, what's up?
Hey, what's up, brother from another brick?
Good morning to you. He says, "Laugh loud. I hate my birthday. It reminds me I'm getting older."
Yeah.
It's older. You don't have to say old.
Older. You don't have to say old.
Look, I feel like
let other people call you that, like me. Ha!
Yeah, you're good. But don't hate your birthday, BFF. Look, everybody should consider their birthday, honestly, in my personal opinion. Your birthday should be the most celebrated holiday that you have. It celebrates the day you were born. If you didn't have that holiday, you wouldn't even exist.
What? Yeah. Plus,
I mean, I know a lot of people like to put like other holidays up there, but yeah, dude, you should definitely celebrate that birthday.
Nobody thought I would make it past this day, so I made it. Yeah.
By the way, also I seen, who did I just see pop up? I saw somebody new on the chat.
Did you? Was it Seth Bland, the loner?
Maybe. No, we said hi to Seth. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I was just. Oh, Bricklock. Good morning.
Oh, Illinois is up in the house finally. I got to stream with that guy too. Wow, he got a extensive blue brick. His name should be Blue Bricks, Illinois. But he's got a lot of Lego too. But dang, those blue bricks are something else. They are something else, I tell you.
I was trying to figure out what movie Amberlia and my bricks and me were talking about. Because I see him kind of talking about some movie, but I don't know where in the chat what they were talking about. But I know Amberlia said something about the CG was horrible. So.
That was the She-Hulk. They're talking about bad CGI.
They're talking about the She-Hulk.
She-Hulk.
Look, I gotta tell you,
horrible.
I've really rethought She-Hulk. I have, and I think that I'm going to possibly enjoy it more than I expected.
Okay.
I'm going to look past the CGI.
Right. That could be a visual trick, like you were saying to me.
Yeah,
I mean, part of the fourth wall.
I'm going to try. We'll see how it goes. because CGI is obviously important because it's focusing on the main character, not just the main character, but the special thing about the main character.
Yeah.
But I understand why it's so difficult because a lot of people were like, the Hulk looks great and blah blah blah.
Right, exactly.
But the Hulk, isn't easy either. That's something I found out. Like, well, I should have already known, but like the Hulk isn't an easy. That's why one of the reasons why they've taken him out of shots and the movies, like why it was just Mark Ruffalo pretty much an Endgame. It's why again they haven't even had another solo movie because it's really difficult. And then She-Hulk is a very pretty woman, so you can't have like all the lines and stuff, you know what I mean? So it's got to be really smooth. I think I was telling Doc before about when I first started trying to draw comics and stuff like that. A lot of the artists told me that with drawing females compared to males, like usually the less you add to it, the better almost. You know what I mean?
Less is more.
Yeah, like you got to be careful with your shading, or you're gonna make them look like they got a 5 o'clock shadow, or like there's a lot of stuff you got to be careful with. But anyways, I don't know. I'm willing to give it a shot, and I think She-Hulk she's been one of my favorite Marvel characters. The John Byrne run was the best. So
oh god, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, she's gonna break the fourth wall, so I can't wait. Somebody else breaking the fourth wall.
I know that's something else I'm really curious to see if they'll break the fourth wall. Axel,
hey, guten Tag.
John Byrne, She-Hulk, but Peter David did an awesome run as well. But I like Peter David's Hulk run better than She-Hulk run.
Oh yeah. Oh, Maestro. I just that whole storyline.
BFAB is for you guys maybe, but I'm starting to become old.
I know he's getting old in the Lego space. I know. Well, we're ancient then, BFAB. We're covered in dust and cobwebs up in here.
Brick, I think She-Hulk is pretty. I mean, I don't know how to answer that question.
Yeah, she is. I mean, what? Just say yes.
I mean,
I know she's green. I know. Come on now.
No, it's not the green.
She's fine. And she's 7 foot tall.
Yeah, it's not that. Yeah.
And the actress, like, what's not to like? I mean,
Oh, and that's the other thing too about that too is the actress is a really talented actress.
Yeah, she got comedy timing. She got it all. She got it all.
The BFAB, I do agree with that. He says simple solution, paint everyone green, no CGI needed. Look, I feel like that's the route they should have gone, is gotten a separate actress to play She-Hulk. You know what I mean? That's what they did with the Hulk show back in the day too. You know what I mean? I get they want to do the mocap stuff, but I think honestly, you get I don't know who, maybe someone, and she's too older now, but maybe a Gabriel Reese, get one of those volleyball players that's got good muscle tone, but's tall, you know what I mean? And just paint her green, dude. Look at Gamora, dude. Gamora looks awesome, and she's painted green,
Well, yeah, like Nebula, she's blue,
Yeah. I think that's just sometimes I think simple is better. But and let's see here. Yep, the actress, the cast is good. Let's see here. Maestro would be awesome. I agree. And who knows? Maybe we'll get a Dok Sampson somewhere intertwined.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I'm like fingers crossed.
So yeah. Anyways, all right. So
hey, let's do the Brick World reveal. Brick World reveal from the stream of the week.
All right.
Let's check that out because we still got that interview.
Let's see here.
All right, Brick World Chicago Heights.
I'll pull up.
No, it would be a different screen.
I will pull up the artwork.
Okay, pull up the artwork. We're gonna.
Hold on. There we go.
It like pops into.
There's the artwork and the new logo.
Ooh.
Oh, that's right. You haven't revealed the logo yet either.
No,
dude.
I've been busy with stuff.
Wow.
And then that's the figure.
Oh my gosh, dude!
The route of being like Tim
Cook
from Apple and telling you what charger you want instead of listening to. I've talked to a lot of Castle fans that they want more peasant figures, and so if we have the opportunity to design an exclusive figure through the show, I want it to be something that's it's not very important to me to have it branded as this is the Brick World 2022 figure. I wanted to make a Castle peasant because Castle fans are there's plenty of royalty and there's plenty of militia or whatever, like the army figures, knights and everything.
Yeah, that's cool.
There we are. I'm looking for knights.
Yeah.
And so they say they want more peasant figures. So I'm like, well, the bridge kind of works really well with a castle peasant figure, and do something along with the theme instead of just like throwing the Brickworld logo on it and the date and the year. So there's a back to it too. He's the same pattern you see on the vest. It repeats on the back and it's got a little belt or whatever back there. But so this is it. I'm curious if people are going to be like, how many people I'm going to hear say like, it should say Brickworld and it should say 2022, and we'll see how this goes. But yeah, this is what we designed for this year.
All right. So what do you think? What do you think? It not saying Brickworld Chicago, not having a date on it, just being a guy, maybe it's unique printing, but just
no. I think it's fine. I mean, look, if I wanted to be slightly nitpicky, yeah, I'd say it'd be probably good to have Brickworld, or something written on there or something. But it's really awesome because look, at Brick Fair we didn't get a mini so look. I've been to.
I guess there's a brick though. There will be a brick that says Brickworld Chicago 2022, but not the figure. Not the figure.
So here, let me show you something. Hold on.
And if you guys hate it, let me know because I'll see. Because he's gonna come back on. Good morning. He's gonna come back on Friday Night Bricks next Friday, and and you could be in the chat and you could be like, "Yo, dude, hey, what's the deal? What's the deal? We hate it. We hate it. Let him know. Let him know."
At Brick Fair, Virginia, I got a printed tile. You can like upload a picture and get it printed on a tile. So I got the Brick Hive logo on a tile, and that's really cool. It's like a 2x4 maybe or something like that tile. Right. Anyways, at Brick Fest, I got this guy. Let me show you.
Oh, that is nice. That is nice.
Yeah, it says Brickfest VIP on it. So I mean, that's a really nice minifig with and then it's got the print on it. So that's really cool. I don't even know if anything's on the back or not.
I like the hat, the pants, the nice colors. They saw, yeah. It pops.
Yeah, and there's nothing on the back, but that's okay. I mean, it's got a really nice print on the front, and then it comes in, like I said, in a case that's got Brickfest Live on it with VIP. So I like being able to get a cool figure, like an exclusive figure like that. So, so what would it take to get you to Chicago?
Yeah. They pitch. I told you if we had started a GoFundMe, we'd be picking out accommodations.
It's
just kidding.
No. Look, so there's a lot of different factors involved. Now, look, Doc and I literally could sleep on the floor in Macro's hotel room. He's already, Macro. Yeah, and Macro has already said I could stay at his place. But look, and let's say we did get a GoFundMe to maybe raise enough money for like a round trip plane ticket. I mean, that wouldn't be cheap, getting 2 round trip plane tickets, you know what I mean? One for each of us. But let's say even if we did that, okay? But look, I know it might not seem like much, but I would still need some money for food.
Right, we can live on hot dogs. Jay, you're out there. I know you. We can live on hot dogs, Hive.
I know everybody can be like, self-control, Hive, self-control. But dude, it's like, I can't be at Brickworld and not buy stuff, man. I mean, I don't have to spend $1,000, but I can't not buy anything. Yeah, so it's just the timing of everything. If I didn't have to, if I didn't go to Colorado, like if my daughter wasn't graduating this year and I didn't spend all the money doing that and stuff, it's possible. Yeah, I could have definitely probably gone. But
because then you could spend money during the garage sale. Be like, oh yeah, hook me up with that.
So I'm hoping I can do something and have enough money to enjoy Brick Fair, Virginia.
Yeah, so that's what I'm hoping to. That's what I'm hoping to, because then there'll be a big barbecue at the Hivester's place. Oh, it'll be fantastic.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna go crazy. But for people that want to come, I'm gonna have like a cookout. It'll be
well, Con can, but I can help him eat.
Because I'm basically less than 2 hours away from Brick Fair, so and if you fly, well, I don't know where everybody would fly into, Brick Fair, probably the airport right next to them. But if you flew in from like BWI or something like that, I could give you a ride to the airport. You know what I mean? But it's gonna be a great party. Like I said, we'll cook out. I've got a pool. I've got a hot tub. There's a Lego room. There's a fire pit. You know what I mean? So it'd be a good time. And by the way, good morning to Ruth Adora.
Hey, Adora.
And let me just say, I got something.
All right, full screen on this. Full screen.
Yeah, let me get it. Let me get it here.
We should play. I didn't prepare it. Dag nabbit.
And it'll be like in my vlog as well. I might actually just make a video, like kind of a haul video. But so Adora Build sent me her sig fig.
Oh right, yeah.
And her little doggy as well. So that was awesome. Thank you, Ruth. I appreciate that. So I will do a stop motion for that. Except
Excellent.
I'm gonna keep it simple, just simple bus stop. As a matter of fact, I think I might have it. See if Doc wants to give me a ride to the bus stop on his Bantha.
All right, yeah.
But I gotta see that. I gotta see that Brick World Bantha if the legs move on it, because I don't know if it'll look right if the legs don't move. But we'll see. We'll see. I think they do, though. I think they do move back and forth. But yes, thank you again. I appreciate that, Ruth. Good stuff. Good stuff. Chef says I can help you cook Hive. Yes, Chef. Yes, you can.
Excellent.
Brent says I'd love to hit Brick Fair too, dude. I've mentioned this a bunch of times, but I thought the next Brick Fair was going to be like the big one that everybody went to, and then all of a sudden, just slowly, more and more, everybody kept talking about Chicago. And I'm like what?
Yeah. I think it's because a lot of people live nearby Chicago. There was Otto, huge audience, but I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe it's more international. I don't know.
But yeah, definitely Brick Fair is an awesome time, man. And the great thing I've mentioned about Brick Fair, and a lot of people know that have been there, it's like the hotel, the convention center, all kinds of places to eat, and Walmart. You could literally walk in a big circle. Yeah,
all right.
It's pretty great. BFM says I wish I can go to Brick Fair, but one convention is enough for me this year. So yeah, so I guess you are definitely going to Chicago then. Right on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So all you going to Chicago, man, have fun. It's gonna be great.
He's got to bring your set with him to hand it off to Shy to get Shy to mail it to you.
Yeah, I already told BFAP. I was like, there you don't have to worry about sending it ever again, man. Just bring it.
Exactly.
Bring it with you, man.
Hand it off. Long way home. Just let it take the long way home.
As a matter of fact, I encourage you to give it to Shy because I don't want Shy to send it to me. I'm gonna have Shy send it to Ninja Neverland. So to replace the one that they gave me. Even though they didn't say that, they didn't give it to me or nothing for that reason, but that was really cool of them. So and they
perfect.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Ninja originally bought it, as an investment. You know what I mean? Because Ninja, I'm sure he likes Star Wars, but not like that.
Exactly.
He's not gonna buy that for that reason. Anyways, Chicago vlogs are gonna be on fire. Brent, if you make one, make a good one because we're gonna be judging, man.
Yeah, we're gonna worst the first those bad.
We're gonna worst the first of Chicago
vlogs. Let's nitpick these things.
Oh, I can't wait. Adorable says I give people the option between Sig Fig and Sig Doll to share the love. If you would have given me a Sig Doll, it would have been perfectly fine though. Adorable. Right. If anything, it probably would even made more sense because that's kind of like.
Your jam.
But listen, I will say I highly appreciate that you were thinking of me, and that's why you sent a Sig Fig instead of a Sig Doll. I'm sure that's what it was, because I don't like the Sig Dolls.
Yeah,
but I obviously I would give Ruth definitely the exception though. Let's see here. Brent says I'll have multiple Chicago vlogs. All right, right on.
Well, yeah,
no, I hear you.
I'm sure there's gonna be one about the whole bricks. The whole where's my $2. That's gonna be its whole separate thing. Be like, all right.
So I was thinking about talking about LegoCon pretty quick, but I think we should wait until our guests come on, and that way we can all kind of discuss all that stuff.
All right. Well, then let's talk about that horrible picture. Want to talk about that horrible picture?
Let's talk about the horrible picture. Yes. Let's see here. Leaks and reveals. So okay. Let me just say real quick about this.
Horrible.
I look. Why do we have a drawing?
Because somebody's seen the picture and they're afraid to.
And that's the other thing I was going to ask.
Because it's too soon. It's too soon.
Well, no, and that's the other thing I was going to ask. Is this like an official Lego picture, or did somebody just look at it and they just drew this out of their memory?
That's what I'm thinking. They drew it from their memory.
Okay. All right. Now look. My first
20 minifigures though is pretty nice, but that's
I know, but my first instinct was like $350, man.
Yeah.
What the shit? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know.
Well, those are pounds, so it might be a little bit less in America.
Yeah, but I mean, but
still.
then I was thinking, well, the Cantina was $350, wasn't it,
Right.
or was it 300? I can't remember. But I mean, it looks big. I don't know. We really need to see the picture first. So look, and then yes, this sounds interesting, but they're redoing this,
right?
And
So
they
no
didn't even have
moon-based
to.
plates, no moon-based plates, and
I
no
thought it was
side
gonna have
bills.
I thought it wasn't gonna have a landing pad.
Nope,
I thought
it's
it was
just
gonna
gonna
have a
be the
landing
ship,
pad.
just the ship.
Oh,
and
well,
then that red, and then that red car that you hate.
Hey, Brick Studio, how you doing? What's up, Chris? Good morning. Yeah, I don't know, man. I
Well,
thought
the castle,
the
they're saying that drawing, the drawing of the picture that they saw, is very reminiscent of the reveal from the DeLorean commercial on the Lego.com. So if you watch the DeLorean, there's one scene in which, they go in medieval times and there's a castle and it kind of looks like the one that you see. So,
yeah.
And apparently it's not Black Falcon. It's, the Lion Guards or whatever they are.
Yeah, actually, I think I had seen. Yeah, so like I had found like this shield a little while back. I think this is the same one.
Yeah, that's them.
And also, good night, Mayo. Thanks for hanging out,
Hey,
buddy.
good night. Hey, I see a Bricky TY. I see a Bricky TY.
Hey, Bricky, what's happening?
And Chris. I see Chris. Is that Chris? Is that Chris?
That is Chris. Yes.
All right.
Nope,
hey.
that's Chris. That's Brick Studio. Yeah. So I don't know. It like I'm obviously I love the castle stuff, but it's just a theme. It's a path I can't go down right now. I just like really
It leads
can't.
to the dark side. No, it cannot go down.
I mean, I think I would totally do it if I didn't have the city. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
But that would, because the castle would replace like all the buildings. But I actually need to get streams going because now that I've got like the tables getting ready, I've got them set up and stuff over there. Like now I got to build these modulars, man. So I'm gonna have to get definitely some build streams going hardcore over the next few weeks. But
all right,
probably won't be till next week because I got like some medical stuff I gotta get taken care of.
Well, speaking of streaming, remember how I was going to do a 24-hour live stream that kind of like rolled into Good Morning Brickworld? Well, people are telling me that the record time for building UCS Cave Gods Sandcrawler is 44 hours. So it might end up being a 48-hour live stream weekend or something.
No way.
Yeah, it might. Yeah, it might. I'm frightened now.
Yeah,
like,
Doc, I ain't gonna lie. Look, when I was in my 20s and when I was in my 20s and my very early 30s, like very early 30s, yeah, man, I can stay up for a couple days really without any problems, dude. That 24-hour stream I did, a few months ago.
I'm gonna have 9-1. I'm gonna have 9-1 on my phone, and I just as I'm falling, I can push 1. Dude, call 911. I'm like, help me. I'm done.
One of the craziest things about that I did not expect to happen was I lost my voice. Like it's not like I was like yelling and screaming and stuff, but I think just for being awake that long, talking, it just
without that break in between.
Yeah. And the other thing that really got messed up, I figured it out finally, is so the problems that my laptop has been having, which I still need to take in. I just need the extra $100 to get it fixed. Right. But I think I just need to get it cleaned. But so I think what happened was just over time, it was getting dusty or whatever inside. And I think just running it and it wasn't 24 hours. Like I was on for about an hour and almost an hour after. So it was really like 26 hours. You know what I mean? Like just having it on running for 26 hours straight, dude, really didn't do it any good. So I think if I would have had it cleaned or better or kept it cooler over here, I just didn't realize that was what was wrong. But
we gotta let it sleep. Gotta let it sleep.
Yeah. So good luck with the 48-hour stream. But I will be with you for at least 2 hours out of that.
Well, I'm
just kidding, dude. I'll be on there longer than that.
Well, I already told the viewers of the channel that there are certain points where we're going to be like, okay, I'm setting up the live stream. pointed the camera at what I am at. I'm going to bed now. I will be back when I wake up in less than 8 hours. So yeah, all right. Music is playing. Mock is showing. I'll see you guys in a bit.
You're so funny.
Well, that's what I would have to do. Otherwise, I'm going to die. But it will be continuous, and you'll never know, because I might not sleep. I might just like take a nap for a couple hours and be like, all right, we're back at it, people. We're back at it. I can't,
By the way, I see a couple of you guys out there talking about hitting the like button. Thank you, everybody. Yes, please hit the like button. We would really appreciate it.
Trying to hit 50.
We're trying to. I feel like we're almost going to try and start competing with London Bridge Bricks now.
Yeah.
So come on, everybody, help us out.
We're not really competing because we're on different days. So I hope we're like. I think we're like. I feel like we're almost the American equivalent of the Cy and Greg. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, we kind of are.
Right, but we just build faster.
Well, you might. I can't compete with anybody as far as building fast, dude.
Well, that's why my advice to you, Hive, to build faster: ignore the chat. That's what I do. I ignore the chat. The chat goes crazy. People are in the back in the green room. I ignore them. I just keep building.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's the balance. You know what I mean? Like, I look at the chat so much, I don't build anything. You know
I know exactly.
So it's finding a good balance to where you can like I noticed like Ryan's really good at keeping, and he's got obviously a bigger chat. You know what I mean? But he's better at like occasionally like popping like some chat and still building like.
Right.
Like, God dang, like I don't know how you do it, man.
Well, he has an excuse to just run so fast he can be like, I can't see it, people. I can't see it.
BFAB says, I was recently chatting with someone and I realized 90% of the people going to Chicago I don't care for. If I go, it's more just missing out on the opportunities to meet people that I might never see.
Yeah.
I get you, man.
See some of the hugest mocks ever, I think they're going to be huge at Brick World Chicago this year.
An addendum to that comment, Brent says, I hope I'm in the 10% of people you do care for, BFAB.
Well, it depends on the day of the week, Brent,
No, I'm sure. Like, dude, Brent's a good dude. I'm sure BFAB definitely likes Brent. Let's see here. What's Storyville saying? There's so many great sets due out now, or due out too. Yeah, like, dude, oh my God. Yeah, I cannot believe all the new stuff that keeps coming out, man. All right, so let's see, 10:57. All right, I'm gonna get the link for
all right. You sent some links, so let's watch the interview then.
Oh yeah, all right. Okay.
Good morning, Brick Worlders. Did you know there's a land down under? Yeah. No, not that one. I'm talking about the other one. The savage land known as New Zealand. Yeah. Now I hear you. How could anyone survive in such a place? Well, they are in fact thriving so much that they have the internet and Lego. So let's talk to someone from the mysterious land that is known as Z-Land. Let's talk to Brixine. Yeah. Let's get Brixine up in here. Yeah.
How are you, man?
I am good. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah. How are you?
Hey, no dramas, man. No dramas at all.
All right. Okay. All right. So let's just get straight to the interview. So let's just do BFAB. Let's just get them out of the way. BFAB's favorite questions, favorite theme, favorite set.
Favorite theme, favorite set. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's going to have to be Star Wars. That's what got me into it.
Okay.
Favorite set, though, it's going to be the Star Destroyer, the UCS Star Destroyer. It was the old one that got me thinking, wow, this can be done out of Lego. So when they did the new one, I was like, whoa, I'm all over this. Yeah. No, that's definitely my favorite, hands down. If basically I had to save one set in a fire, that would be the one I'd save.
That'd be the one you'd be like, sorry, kid, I got to get the set. Exactly, I'm leaving you behind. I'm getting the set. Okay.
Excuse me while I climb over my child to grab my UCS Star Destroyer.
Exactly. What about the missus?
Where it used to be, in the early days when I was collecting, is that she would notice every single thing that would come into the house.
Right.
So she would be able to go, hey, what's that you've got? Like this. But now it's spray and bamboozlement. So there's just so much stuff in boxes, not in boxes, and pieces, that if I bring something else in now, it just, You don't even notice it. Put it that way.
you're like, really? That's new? I thought they had that.
We've reached that stage where the place is such a bomb site that.
Oh man. Who you have a sponsor? I know you have a sponsor. What is the deal with the sponsorship? You know, what is going on? How did you get so famous to have a sponsorship? What is up with that? What is up with that?
Now, what it is the guy who runs a particular toy store here. They have one physical store and online for the rest of the country.
Okay.
He looks after, he's heavily involved in the Lego scene himself. So he doesn't just sponsor me, he sponsors a couple of Facebook groups as well. Prizes, he gives out prizes for things. He'll sponsor like Lego shows, little convention, school shows, things like that.
Okay, so what's the name of the store?
Toyco.
And it's where? What city is it physically in?
Yeah, it's in Auckland in New Zealand. So it's
okay.
Yeah, it's right in the centre here in Auckland. But like I say, nationwide. They won't send overseas, unfortunately, but they will. They'll send nationwide. So.
Okay.
All
right. All right. So now it's time to flex my collection. So what is your most prized Lego piece? What is it? What is the most prized Lego piece? And let's see it. Let's flex this collection.
This is one that people always like to see. People always like to see Wally.
Yeah.
I got him early on when I got into my collecting as well, and he's one that I went, even if I stopped collecting Lego tomorrow, I'd keep him. Okay, so All Blacks is the lug, so it's a play on All Blacks being the rugby team here, the famous rugby team, so we're All Blacks.
Oh, okay.
And we set ourselves up as the other lug in Auckland. There is another lug here.
The other lug in Auckland. And the good one.
What happened, we're the good one. But basically what happened is some people didn't like the way that one was run, so we decided to start another one, and we got recognised. Okay. We are a tier 1 lug, of course. We're quite small, but we've done a few school fundraisers. We were involved in that world record attempt on the weekend. The guy who did that from our lug with the train thing I was telling you. I don't know if you saw that video.
Okay, I'll have to look that up.
No, so there was a world record attempt for the longest train, and Lego held the record, and a buddy from our lug, he beat it on the weekend. So doing things like that.
Okay, I'm going to have to look that up. I'm definitely going to have to look that up.
Good and proper, man. We just do things like that. The last sort of 6 months to a year has been very, very difficult as well because of the whole COVID thing. We've only just come out of some lockdown things or some alert levels, if you like. So maybe the confidence will start coming back this year, and we can really start, getting shows on the go again. We've got one sorted for, it's about a month and a half away. So that'll be the first one of the year.
Okay, so you're actually gonna go? You're gonna go for sure?
Yeah, I'm the ambassador of the lug, so I'm heavily involved.
All right, well, Rich, thanks so much for coming on to Good Morning Brick World. And you don't have to do, luckily for you, you don't have to do a Good Morning Brick World intro because you were one of the first people that hooked us up with the most excellent, I must say, Good Morning Brick World shout out. I just love it.
You just tell me if you ever need it updated, man. I'm more than happy to do that.
All right, I love it. Okay. All right, back to you, hype sir.
Thank you.
Awesome interview. Real quick, I just want to say good morning out there. I saw Raptus. Hope you're doing well, Raptus.
All right. Hey.
All right. So I saw that our first guest is in the green room. So let's go ahead and bring him on. And it is the wonderful Macro.
Good morning. Good morning.
Let me turn my camera off. I'm protesting his arrival.
How you doing, man?
All right, I can turn it back on now.
Awesome.
Hey, how you doing, Macro?
I'm building this church, but doing great on a Sunday morning watching you guys. Can't complain.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
And what is that church? That's that Blue Bricks thing, right?
Yeah, let me
I didn't even know they had made a church.
It's medieval. Is it medieval or is it
medieval church?
Modern day. No, it's medieval.
Oh, wow, look at that.
How many bricks?
Some statues. Bricklock Illinois actually got me hooked up.
Yeah, I know. He definitely has been. When I do like a Blue Bricks panel, he's definitely going to be one of the people that I bring on because he definitely knows his stuff when it comes to Blue Bricks. And look, I know I keep saying it. I've been super busy, man, but I'm getting ready to have this build stream for this Blue Bricks Star Trek set that
the space shuttle
was sent to me.
That's a shuttlecraft.
Yeah. Nicole sent me that for my birthday, and it's amazing. But look, I feel like I'm getting ready to go hard into some Blue Bricks, dude. With mainly with their buildings. because
Yeah,
they got
them
some pretty incredible
modulars
looking buildings.
are fantastic.
Right, right.
Yeah,
Also, real quick, Oldendorf, thank you for the donation.
Ooh,
Says,
cue the video. Cue the video. Cue the
love,
video.
love your stop motion videos, Brickheadz. It brings your Lego City to life. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm super
I love it.
super happy about that. All right, let me see. Let's do.
Most impressive.
awesome.
Excellent.
All right,
most
thanks.
impressive.
Thank you. Yeah.
Also, I see our other guest is in the green room. Let's bring him in.
Let's do it English style, and I'll talk him up for 20 minutes. This guy is one heck of a character. You know what I mean? Let's bring him in. Bring him in.
This guy is definitely into some castles, and
loves
I
some
will say
dragons.
his goat impression is really impressive. I've never heard anything as good as that.
Impression. All right.
Anyways, but it is Barry fooling with bricks. What is going on, Barry?
Uh-oh.
I was like, you might be frozen.
But that pose.
Me, baby.
I was like, wait. Oh, there we go. How you doing, my friend?
Watcher, how you doing? It's good to be
here. Oh, well, thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys being here. It was kind of a weird thing because I was going to do a theme panel, and then just with my trip and everything else going on, it was just difficult trying to organize everything. So, we're just like, I was telling Doc, I was like, let's just have a random panel. We're going to have some occasionally anyway. So, because some people don't really fit maybe into a certain mold, you know what I mean, as far as a theme panel. So we just wanted to make sure we had some random ones occasionally anyways.
Hey, let's ask these guys, because they're both castle enthusiasts. I assume Barry is, because he dresses like a dragon. So what do you guys think about the new set that's coming? Too expensive? Not expensive enough? What? Not enough pieces?
I haven't even seen it.
Can't wait.
Have they given the full leaks of it and everything?
Well, no, just that horrible drawing that we saw, and and the set. We got the official set number. We got the official number of pieces and the price. And
I think they hook us
20
up with some
minifigures. There's 20. 20.
What about you, Barry? What do you think?
Yeah, well, I've done about a 3.5 hour video of what I thought of. Well, not quite 3.5, but it might as well seem that way.
I think it was like 40 minutes or something.
I
just watched that.
But it was a good one. I mean, look, obviously, when somebody's passionate about something and they're talking about it, you know what I mean, especially when they're giving out bits of information here and there, you get sucked into it, man. And that 40 minutes goes by quick. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
so easy done.
Yeah. So yeah, you want to reiterate for everybody kind of your thoughts?
Yeah, I'll keep it short, but yeah, I like it. I like where it's going. I like the layout. I mean, obviously we're not seeing the real set; we're just seeing the sketches. But I knew that was going to be the case because of the way the roller coaster was recently shown, and with LegoCon coming up, I thought they're not going to show us everything. They're going to give us little tidbits. So what they'll do is they'll hold on to it for Lego Con, being a marquee set of this year. They're just gonna steamroller it then. So I like it. I do like it, and I like the fact. I know this is a bit controversial. I like the fact it's come with a queen instead of a king for a change.
Yeah,
I like that. That's cool.
But I found that is that why there's no throne room, because there's no king?
Possibly, possibly. I mean, it's got a queen's quarters
chamber,
all account. But it's not hard to make a small brick built throne and put them, because there's so many rooms there. You can convert the rooms, couldn't you? I suppose yourself.
Well, the thing that I see, I don't know as much about castle and stuff. So that what you just said there about the queen, that was new to me. So then I can assume then when they made the old ones, they made a king but not a queen.
Yeah, the first king actually came about, I believe, Macro might know this, in 1995 for the Royal Knights.
Because I've got two of those gold crowns that I guess whatever came with them. But I'm just curious, why
one came with the CMS though.
Well, I'm just curious, why wouldn't, because you would think they'd have a king and a queen, that would just make no sense.
Originally, you didn't get. I mean, from 1994, when the original first grey castles come out, up to 1995, you didn't get a king. There was only maids and possibly a princess in 1990.
For the castle theme, you think that'd be the first minifigs you get, right?
And a lot of them were called King's Castles or King's this. You didn't get them. You just got soldiers. Yeah, didn't make sense.
Yeah, that's really bizarre to me. Yeah, especially and even like you said, they call it King's Castle.
Right,
You don't get a king, right?
It's a democratic republic. What do you want from us? We can't have a king.
I guess it was more of a democracy then. I guess
back in the day.
But yeah, I look the drawing. It's. I mean, yeah, I want, like I said in your the comment in your video, like I want pictures. You know what I mean? But I appreciate that someone at least made that drawing so we all have an idea of what it's going to look like, and it does look very big. But I would like to see. My thoughts was it would open, but I was hoping you'd be able to close it. You know, like so you could have like an enclosed castle. And you might be able to, who knows, you know, there might be hinge pieces or something that can do that because it does look really spread out.
Right,
it's long. A facade, isn't it? It looks like a facade.
Yeah.
Like I mentioned in the video, does it have that, as you say, hinge piece like a doll's house that can actually be enclosed?
Yeah.
I kind of like it open personally because it gives it more depth and grandness to it.
I think that if you had to choose, you'd probably want it open.
Right, then you buy two and back to back.
Because it could work, obviously, but I don't know if a modular type of castle would work out right. Because a castle, a lot of times, a castle is in different. It's not like you got a roof, and you know, what I mean, there's like different, you know, heights and stuff to it. You know what I mean? So then you got like a tower. Like I couldn't imagine trying to like modularize like the Hogwarts castle or something. I'm not saying it's impossible, but just
yeah.
Yeah,
it'd be a lot of work. A lot of work.
It'd be obviously way too complicated for Lego to try and make and sell, and you know, be doable and stuff like that.
Right. It's in a price range that people want to pay.
Bricklock, I think, is the second person now that has said this that I've seen. He says he wants the drawing printed on a poster in the box or on the box or something like that. Someone said on the box. He says on a poster. That's something I can't remember who was talking about that. I was listening to a stream and they were talking about that and how they Barry, I want to say I've heard you say it about bringing back posters.
Yeah.
Dude, I totally agree with that, man, because some posters I'm like, yeah, whatever, but other ones, dude, I frame like I'll look at, obviously Barry, that's a great example, man. And those types of things are exclusive. Like you're not going to see that again.
They're like gold dust now.
Right, exactly. And it seems like such an easy thing that they could put in.
Right, but they're trying to get away from paperish, you know. I don't know, but they're making paper bags. Maybe.
Yeah. It seems very simple to put something like that in there to even make it even more exclusive. I think it would be a good idea because the diorama, I mean, it's nice for us enthusiasts, especially because let's have it right. This is geared towards us AFOLs. It's not geared towards children. It's expensive. It's 18.
Yeah, not for $350.
So back in the day when you used to get posters within those sets, it would be a nice touch for them to do that, and it wouldn't take much.
Right. They could be double-sided too. The original set and the new anniversary one on the other side. You know.
That's a good shot.
You can even do some backdrops for the set, so you can actually, you know, like you say, it's younger kids.
That's even better.
Yeah,
macro. That's even better, man. That's another nice idea. Yeah,
dude. But can you imagine? Like, can you imagine? Like, obviously, the castle's going to be popular. I'm sure. I don't know about it. Probably will sell out. But even if it doesn't, it's going to be a big hit. Obviously, right? Now, can you imagine other like certain people that have army? Like, think about Shy, for example. Like Shy's army of medieval. Now, can you imagine? Like, now you've got this huge castle, dude. Like, I'd be losing my mind if I had that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? But
look awesome.
Yeah.
Right, but they're wearing the wrong livery. Shy's all Black Falcons. These guys are King's Knights.
I know, but if I'm not mistaken, and I don't know, I know it's a little early over there, but Shy, if you're awake, I feel like you're like over spilling into like any castle stuff now, like because like he's like because we were discussing how it's cool because other people like he's either getting army guys or whatever from different countries and stuff. So we're talking about how it's almost like he like recruits from all these different countries around the world are like coming and being in his army and everything. But it's not just that, he's like mixing everything now. I think anything that's medieval, I think he's messing around.
Yeah, he's going for it, isn't he? The way I would do it is it comes with 9 line knights. Maybe you'll be able to pick those up in bricks and pieces later on down the line, possibly like we did with the Black Falcons to build these bigger armies. So what he could do is he could have the Lion Knights defending the castle because obviously he wouldn't have a big army within there, and then have the Black Falcons surging the castle, ladders up the sides, built some siege towers
wow.
and battering
Yeah.
rams.
Yeah.
You know, around the moat. If you built a moat around it, you could have, you know, something a little bit more modern. But this is
Right.
like an old version of a small boat that you could have.
Oh,
You know, there's all different. Scenarios that you can do.
Yeah.
You know,
I
this
like
is a
that
classic.
logo, too. Yeah.
From 1986, I think, or 87. So yeah, you could do all different types of scenarios and versions.
Yeah, that's
it's almost like a must buy because it's a 90th anniversary set. It's just like
well, I feel like
collectability built in. You know,
I feel like it would definitely be one that would go up in price. You know, like an investment.
yeah. Even if you don't like Castle, I would be like, I'm looking at it like, which do I want, the Galaxy Explorer or the Castle? Which strikes my fancy the more? You know.
Well, I mean, the castle is
I
definitely,
want
I feel
both.
like, the way to go. But obviously, if that's not your price range, yeah, you might just be getting
It's like a Galaxy Explorer with 4 figures. It's so cool. Plus, it sticks with my whole space. You know, I like space a little bit more than Castle.
So let's all talk about LegoCon for a minute.
But here, let's play the LegoCon reveal.
Yes.
And of course, our little reveal is in the LegoCon reveal as well.
Hold on a second. Sorry, I was looking for a napkin. I got condensation on my desk.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Condensation.
Yeah.
This June, get ready for action, adventure, mystery, and oversized Lego bricks.
Yeah, we're gonna be watching it.
LegoCon 2022, starring everybody.
Oh man, they bold when they say starring everybody.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because we're gonna be doing our own live reaction and watch time. You know.
That will be classic.
Your real band, your work band. It's going to be.
I feel like it should be better than last year. Hopefully they kind of learned.
Can't be any worse.
To control the leaks. Control the leaks, dang you.
All right. Well, okay. So one, I think this. All right. Look, we can all say what we think.
It's gonna be the first Good Afternoon Brick World.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it is going to be the first Good Afternoon Brick World. So look, we can all sit here and talk about what we think they might reveal.
The castle.
I feel like they're going to reveal the castle, but it's hard to say.
And hopefully the Galaxy Explorer. I think hopefully all the anniversary stuff. Other than that, I'm not too.
That makes sense.
You know.
I heard Star Wars as well.
Oh, well, let me tell you something real quick. And I say this as a Star Wars fan. At this point, dude, I know some Star Wars fans are gonna hate me for this, man. But at this point, I'm like, I kind of just hope they don't show anything good, and it just makes all of us Star Wars fans let's lose our mind. I just can't.
Going fishing.
Right.
He's going fishing.
Then it be Cody? No, Cody. We're not talking about Cody. No.
Like they'll show us like the Nebula
August.
Starfighter or whatever, or no, the
Yeah.
Naboo Starfighter or something.
The land's gonna get all that stuff first, people. They're gonna let them roll it out. We're gonna let them roll out the Star Wars line.
But look, seriously, if they do show something, yeah, hopefully they'll show like, you know, something we haven't seen yet. You know, something coming up in the summer. I also on the Marvel side, I'd really like them to show the Sanctum Sanctorum. I'm dying to see what that's going to be like.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's hard to say again what they're gonna do, because the one thing I did like about LegoCon last year, the only thing I actually liked about it was like the beginning part where they were just showing like AFOLs and stuff or whatever, discussing, you know, more technical aspects of Lego and all that. I thought that was great. It was just everything. And look, here is the other argument that I know at least one person brought up to me when I was kind of complaining about it. It's like, it wasn't made for you, it's made for kids. You know what I mean? So that's this like go-to argument in my head when I start complaining about certain things. I'm like, you know, I can complain and I will, you know, but it's just it doesn't really matter, you know what I mean? Because they didn't make that for me. You know what I mean? They made it for all the kids. You know, and I get that. I do. But I will say this. I think that they definitely should have something for older, like AFOLs, and not even just AFOLs, like TFOLs. I feel like a lot of that stuff isn't even made for TFOLs, dude. I think they should gear because it's a Lego con, and whether they want to, I mean, dude, they say it themselves. Adults welcome, you know what I mean? So you can say like, well, the Lego con is still just for kids, you know. But no, man. I mean, look, if we're getting pulled into Lego, you know, show something, you know, that you know, like show a creator expert or show us something.
Oh, I'm sure they're going to have some sort of 18 plus adult welcome. Here's a set reveal that they've been holding on to. Like, look, here's something 18 plus, you know, just like I think they probably talk about the whole Target thing, you know.
I do love a couple of Brickheadz says my favorite part of Lego Con 2021 is when it ended.
Oh yeah. Last message was like they were holding out to the Star Wars, and it's like, and here's everything you guys already know about. Check it out. And this designer guy knows nothing about Star Wars, but look at him. Yeah.
Lego Con is after Kenobi drops, so it's possible they reveal some from it. I don't know, man.
Yeah, maybe. Hopefully.
I think a lot of stuff with Lego, just because we were touching on that topic, even if they don't listen to us, they could make so much more money by doing stuff. Even if it's not listening to us, if they're there for the profit, they could be doing so much more just by the crap that we talk about all the damn time, right?
You think, right?
Like that.
I mean, like, look, I still believe in a technical aspect kind of way that obviously AFOLs are not the biggest demographic that are buying Lego. Even though I think technically I think adults are, because you know adults buy it for their kids.
Mom, dad,
but as far as AFOLs, yeah. But dude, we have to be a big significant part though, man, like a huge percentage, man, because there not only is there tons of us, you know what I mean, especially since the pandemic had started, but us compared to TFOLs and KFOLs, like we can spend a lot more, you know what I mean?
We buy for the same sets.
Like, not only are we buying the really expensive ones, but we're also buying like every Speed Champions and blah, 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 you know what I mean? So, and then we're clearing out shelves when stuff is on clearance, and
try to get the gift with purchase so that they, you know, they raise the elevation of that $200 to get the gift with purchase. We're like, fine, here's $200.
And I think that's why they started doing the adults welcome type stuff, is because they were like, holy crap, dude, there's definitely a big market for this.
Right. If regular AFOLs will spend this much money, how much would other people spend, you know, if we made something really cool?
And that's why also, that's why I feel like they go like in their commercials, why they have like, you know, because on Instagram, I posted this thing like the shelf that the Lego is sitting on in the commercials, and then like my Lego shelf. You know what I mean? So you can tell they're gearing towards a very upper middle class market. You know what I mean?
One shelf piece on there.
Adults that easily are making like 6 figures a year. You know what I mean? They're trying to tug at their heartstrings with either nostalgia, or if like, again, if you're a writer or you write scripts or whatever, you know, like you probably really want that typewriter, you know, or if you were a musician, you'd probably really want to get the piano or that Fender guitar. You know what I mean? Like, I can guarantee you a few of my friends that play guitars, if they saw that Lego set, they would definitely buy it. So I get what they're doing.
Mouth thing too, you know. People love the art things.
I can, you know, I'm actually surprised if they haven't even thought about it. Like, they should make a series of musical instruments, dude. That would be pretty cool. I mean, imagine you could easily make like a harmonica. You know, you'd probably easily be able to make like a trumpet or like
violin
or or something, you know what I mean? And I could see, like, again, there's a lot of musicians out there, man, you know what I mean? So I could see, and even people that aren't musicians, like, for instance, if I had the money, you know, if I just had the money just to blow on whatever, I would have bought the piano, because I love to listen to piano music, you know what I mean? It's not
what about that guitar and amplifier?
The same thing with the guitar. Yeah.
I thought that was a cooler display piece than the piano. That was like,
I know, but it's just, again, if you have the money, you know what I mean? I definitely would have gotten the piano too, just because plus it's a beautiful build. I mean, there's no doubt about it. Even the typewriter, man, it's like, I don't know why anybody would want it really, but it's a beautiful construction, you know?
I just thought it was a little overpriced. It was like, wow.
Oh, well, I know. Well, 99% of Lego, in my opinion, is overpriced.
A lot of it, but not all of it. Not
every
all of it.
once in a while, I'll see us sitting. I'll be like, God dang, that's a really good set. That's a good price. But like I've said before, I think it's because our expectations, the bar has already been set so freaking high that when something isn't really cheap, we just think it's cheap because we're so used to it being up here. You know what I mean?
That's why the Optimus Prime price. I was like, hey, it's reasonable.
I know.
I was like, wait a minute,
when people say that, I'm like,
reasonable.
I get where they're coming from, but I'm like, no, that's still really expensive. For it. I'm trying to remember what
you feel better.
Because I was trying to remember what set I was talking about the other day, and it was like paying a lot of money for like 1,000 pieces or something like that. But then I looked back after we were done talking or the stream was over with, and I looked back and it was really only like 500 pieces, and I was like, oh my God. Because I was like, okay, look, it's like if you dump out all the pieces in front of you and you're just looking at all these like little plastic blocks and you're like, okay, yeah, even if there's 500, even if there's 1,000 of them right here, man, you're like, still, like I spent like, $150 on this. It's like, it's really hard when you look at it in that sense, man, to justify it sometimes. But Mrs. Neverland, good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, I think it's LegoCon will hopefully be a little bit better. A couple Brickheadz says, I want the typewriter. I will buy the typewriter because I'm weak.
Yeah.
I would really like to know like the production, like the percentage rate of the production, like how many, compared to other stuff. Because I've mentioned before about how like obviously they didn't make as many typewriters as they did the 501st Battle Pack. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But I would like to know, you know what I mean? Because those numbers interest me. I would love to be able to know all the numbers. Like,
I just wonder if it was like my piece. It's like a run can only be so many pieces. So like a 501st Battle Pack, I can make 500 of them. Where with a typewriter, the same piece count, I can only make like 50 or whatever. So maybe it might be like a total piece count for every run. It might be like, hey, here it is. Work it out, people. Use math.
Minifig Who, what's happening? Good morning. A couple of Brickheadz says the Tuk is a phenomenal deal for $10. I agree.
That guy is obsessed with the Tuk though. I think he wants a UCS Tuk.
I've got
UCS Tuk.
I've got two of them now.
I've only got one. It's a Ninjago one.
There's a new one out
in the city.
Yeah, like there's a brand new one out that came out on all these new sets just recently.
It's a good size, the original.
Yeah, I mean, because the first one I think that I had seen was a Ninjago one. I think that was the first one.
It's a police one. That's one I have.
Yeah. And I think the next one that I'd seen was one that came out like a couple years ago. It's one I did the stop motion review on. But I can't remember if it was like a creator one.
Wasn't it a gift with purchase? I thought it was a gift with purchase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Tuk?
Yeah. The first one or the second one.
Really?
Yeah. One of them was gift with purchase. Yeah.
And then another one was in a set.
It's been a while. Wow.
Yeah, I guess, dude. I don't remember the one that was gift with purchase, man. But I don't know. Neverland says I was just released from my prison. Well, I'm glad you're free. And everybody, please be free to smack around that like button for us.
Yeah, exactly. Because we like you. And you like us. Yeah.
Yes, we do like us. Also, I saw Rapidus out there earlier. I can't remember if I said hi.
Sounds convincing, Doc.
Yes, we said hello to Rapidus.
But yeah, man, LegoCon, it should be interesting. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know, man. It just, I did not see that La Llama, so I guess video isn't going to be part of this team.
Well, no. Things are even on 30% off at my Lego store, but at the regular retailers, it's all still full price. But I'm wondering if they're going to do anything about Lego Masters. Lego Masters New Zealand, the U.S. Lego Masters should be coming around pretty soon.
Yeah, I want to say that's coming on in like 4 days. I think it's the 26th that it's starting.
Very soon, yeah. Because all I know is the sign that Lego Masters is coming soon is the Masked Singer starts to play. You're like, oh, Masked Singer. Because Masked Singer, then Lego Masters. That's
I saw also Lego Master Amy posted on Instagram, like flying back home. She talked about just wrapping up, the filming or whatever. And and that was I think a couple weeks ago. So, yeah.
Should be fun.
Yeah. Oldendorf, I meant to tell you, I found a couple pieces for your sig fig, but there's still a couple pieces I'm having a hard time finding, man. Especially that beard you got. Like, I don't know what it is. I can't find that dang beard. So I just want you to know.
Or just beard on his face?
I think the beard piece. Oh. Like, I don't have that particular one.
Oh,
I don't
particular color.
I could probably use like one of Dumbledore's beards, probably.
Yeah, just give him an old gray beard. He's an old gray beard anyway, right? Isn't he?
Sorry. Let's see here. I just kind of want to make sure I didn't miss any comment or in the comments. Nicole says, I enjoyed the build of the typewriter. I am very glad that I got it. I enjoy it very much to have it on display. Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things that on one hand, I'm like, it just seems weird, a weird thing for Lego to make. You know what I mean? Even for the adults welcome kind of thing. But then on the other hand, I'm like, well, that's really cool and creative that they took the liberty to make something so random and obscure.
Well, it's mechanical. It functions kind of. So I think Lego loves that. Anytime they can like make something actually do something, they're like, let's do that.
Yeah, I mean, and we're all gonna have different opinions on stuff. Like for instance, I probably a lot of people hard disagree with me about this, but I don't think they needed to make the Optimus Prime, dude. I mean, I
thought that was awesome. A rumor until the last minute.
No, it's awesome, and I know a lot of people wanted it, but just me personally, I'm like, it looks just like the toy. It doesn't even look like Lego, so I'm like, I would just go buy the toy. You know what I mean? But I get it. You know what I mean? I get why people would like it.
The nostalgia doesn't hit you on that one.
I think it looks like the toy. I'm sorry,
what's
what?
That?
The nostalgia doesn't hit you on that one, like say Voltron.
No, it doesn't. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. It
not enough to care.
No. And Voltron, gosh, man, because that is kind of hypocritical because Voltron really is kind of the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, it even doesn't even look like Lego really. And it just looks like, remember the old school toy. I think maybe the reason I didn't feel like that is quite with Ultron is because Ultron is just so much of in my opinion, a more epic, set. There's so much more going on with Voltron than there is Optimus Prime,
all the separate lines
now,
and then you combine.
And again, I freely admit I'm going to sound like a hypocrite, but if they did Soundwave and had a cassette tape, probably would have bought that. I probably would have bought that. I don't think I would have been able to stop
it. Has to come with two cassettes. It can't come with one. That's got to come with two. It's got to come with two.
Right. So, I have to be honest about it, but, and again, maybe it's because even when I was a kid, I had Optimus Prime, but he was not even close to like my favorite out of the bunch, like I always liked the Decepticons more anyways, because the Decepticons changed into all kinds of stuff, dude, where Autobots were really, until we had like the Dinobots, they were just vehicles.
They were just cars.
Which were great. A lot of them were great. I mean, I always liked, Bumblebee because I just liked the Volkswagen car. Jazz was cool. There's definitely some cool ones. Ironhide. There's definitely some cool ones. But Optimus, just I don't know. He's cool.
Optimus, you're like, yes, Dad.
But I tell you this, and I was a kid, but I did cry at Transformers the movie when he died.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, it was like
I
what? I was like, no way, no way.
I remember being so sad, dude, when Optimus Prime died.
The day you went from a boy to a man.
I saw, dude. That's how old I am. I saw that in the theater, man, and it's crazy because when we went to see, we didn't even go to see that. I don't remember why because I was so young, but we were gonna go see there was a Rodney Dangerfield movie that came out called Back to School or something like that.
That was
when he went like back to college or something. Yeah. We were gonna go see that. No, I'm sorry. We were gonna go see Transformers, and it wasn't playing for whatever reason. So we saw the Rodney Dangerfield.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And then eventually we went back and watched Transformers. But
although that movie was
1985, wasn't it? 85.
I want to say like that, but imagine like a 6-year-old watching Back to School, dude. Like I remember watching that movie and like not understanding like any of it.
Well, yeah.
And then I watched it later as an adult, and I was like, "Oh, dude, that's hilarious." What do you thanks for spoilers?
Oh, sorry.
I didn't know Optimus died. Neverland. That movie's like 40 years old, dude.
Yeah, I know. Like, you're good. You watched it for the first time with your kids. She's like, "Thanks, we were gonna watch that this afternoon." Yeah.
Oh man. Oh gosh. Yeah. I was just talking about movies with somebody, and about how I think Hollywood is dying. I don't know, man. Look, because we were talking. Me and somebody were talking about my daughter and how not just my daughter, but especially anybody probably under 20, really. Like, there's just so many things that they just can't really comprehend because they weren't alive during that time. So that got us talking about, like, first we were talking about music, and I wasn't alive during 8-tracks. I think I remember seeing some when I was young, but I grew up basically, the first child was like time of my life was like cassette tapes. And then basically once I hit be like 13, I remember that's when CDs started really blowing up. And then it was like all CDs, right? Same thing with movies. I remember when I was young, it was all VHS tapes. And then eventually DVDs blew up. And then you start a DVD collection. But now everything's digital, right? So, and one of the things that doesn't make me mad, though, as a little side note, is how digital stuff costs the same thing as like real life stuff. Like, I'm like, dude, why is this the same price, man? You're not producing like the case and the actual DVD, like you stingy bastards, man. Anyways, but yeah, movies are in this transition now where everything is more and more streaming. The only reason I think it hasn't taken that plunge is because people still do like to go to the actual theater. Oh, yeah. But it's getting to the point now where, okay, you're not going to be able to compete with the theater, but TVs are getting bigger and bigger, dude. And I just feel like eventually people are going to pretty much transition. There might be still like the percentage of people that do want to go see the theater, but I think it's going to be so small that a lot of theaters are just going to shut down, and you're just going to have like probably more niche theaters, stuff like that.
Oh yeah, the video will be like pumped directly into my head. Why do I need to go anywhere? It's full. I'm immersed. I'm in it.
But I will tell you this, and go ahead, Barry. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, you just can't beat the atmosphere for me going to the theater for a big blockbuster. I mean, it doesn't happen as much nowadays as well as you said back in the day.
Right.
I mean,
for instance, pretty much the only time we go to a theater is like for a Marvel movie or something like that. You know what I mean? Something that's worth seeing it on. Like, we're not going to watch like a normal movie on the theater screen. It's just like nowadays, especially how much it costs to go to the movies and stuff. Just by yourself, it costs a lot. But if you're with somebody and then you got a family, like, it's like,
I know,
getting a hot
you're
dog
gonna be spending like $100, man.
It just adds up, man. It just adds up.
So I think that eventually it's just going to be more of a niche thing. But it is crazy, man. That's how I know I'm getting old. Like, do you know, dude, check this out. Just a little science for you guys. Do you know that, so the movie Aladdin, the first one, came out in 1994. Okay. Do you know that movie is closer to the moon landing than it is now? It's been about 24 years or something like that. But
also lies.
25. Yeah, like it's closer.
Never even thought of it that way.
Yeah, it's closer to the time of the moon landing than it is to now. You know what I mean? Just like I remember when on my last birthday, I joke around how I'm closer to 60 now than I am to 20. I know it's
let me turn my camera. Let me turn my camera off.
Don't be sad, Doc. Don't be sad.
You might be depressed.
Hey, I can't hear you, kids. Talk louder.
Doc, you don't even have to worry. You don't age. You're good.
Don't I?
I mean, I think time will do something to you, but you're not going to age like the rest of us.
I'll deteriorate.
Oldendorf, what are you doing? Wait.
No, cue the video.
Wait a second. I gotta read what he says. Beard Peace is from Santa Minifig from any city I've encountered. Enjoy hunting for Santa Brickheadz. Actually, I do have Santa somewhere. I have to go find him. But yes, let's cue the video. Let's give you some Jedi Lee. Yeah, we ain't messing around.
He's asking to cut himself in half with that move. This is like, what are you thinking? What are you thinking?
Oh God!
Who remembers the Star Wars boy? Do you remember the Star Wars boy when that first came out?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, you know something I remember reading about is, and I understand what they mean because a lot of people don't understand. But like, so fighting with a lightsaber would be actually kind of difficult, and the reason being is because it's a lightsaber, so there's no weight. You know what I mean, to the actual saber part. And I know a lot of people would think like, you know, well, that'd make it even easier, but having a weight to your blade gives you, you know what I mean? I don't know the right word for it, but swinging around something with no weight is a real easy way to chop your leg off.
Like Mando.
Yes.
With the dark saber.
Interesting. I see.
Make that mistake once.
Oh, Bowers Movies. Hey. What's happening? Dropping the 40th like from my old account. Well, thanks. I appreciate that. This is Brent Bricks. Oh, it's Brent Bricks. Oh, what's going on, Brent? Amber Laya says, I got my first CD player on my 13th birthday. Amber Laya, I think I did too. I really do. I think, and you guys want to hear my first CD ever bought? You guys are probably going to laugh at me.
Go on.
It was PM Dawn. I don't know if you guys even know who that is. It was like this really mellow rap group, you know, that was in like the early 90s. I can't remember the hit song they had or whatever, but that was my first CD, dude. And then I think the next one was Pearl Jam 10, and then I think I got like Nirvana, Nevermind, and stuff like that. I was really into a lot of grunge and rap at that time. But yeah, I remember my first CD player, man. It's great. I was so happy.
I was still using LPs back then.
I never had any records.
Did you not?
No, because I remember. Well, once CDs are out, I would have never gotten any records because the great thing about CDs where you could skip tracks. You know what I mean? It was just so much easier to go to the next song.
Yeah.
But yeah, I never had them. I know a lot of people collect them for. Like I knew some hardcore vinyl collectors, man. And it's not even just to listen to it. It's almost like how we collect sets and don't open some boxes sometimes. Like they'll get it just like in pristine condition, you know what I mean? Almost for the artwork of the covers and stuff. It's a cool hobby to get into, man. I mean, I love looking at record covers, like all the art and stuff.
Okay, so I'm so old, Hive, that we used to go on Fridays. Oh my God. On Fridays to the record store and get 45. See the latest 45s. Pick them up. Go home. Play the records. Oh my God.
45s are the smaller ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they had single songs. You know, the B-sides.
Well, I remember, and I was talking about this with my ex when I was visiting Colorado. Is I was like, hey, remember when you could go to the record store or the whatever Sam Goodies or whatever the hell it was you went to.
Tower Records. Tower Records.
You could buy like single cassettes or single CDs sometimes.
Yeah,
like,
so they had single
one
cassettes. That
song
was the greatest
songs.
thing ever. Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
like,
we used to
like 45. So it's like 45s, but for a cassette.
We used to take songs off of the top 40 radio on a Sunday evening, just so we wouldn't have to go out and buy it. So we would just record them off a tape recorder.
Oh,
just try to stop them talking.
Oh my
before
God!
they start the song.
That was the other great thing about, and then eventually you could do it with CDs as well. But yeah, you could with tapes, like you could record all these songs on the radio, man. I remember making mixtapes for all my girlfriends and stuff, dude.
Oh, yeah. We would hang out at my brother's when he first moved out. We were still in high school because he had a tape. He had a tape to tape. So you could put in the tape on one side and put in the blank one on the other side. You could tape anything. You could make your mixtapes for days. And then it was like road trip time. Put in the mixtape.
Okay, so look, we got some people that remember PM Dawn. I Die Without You, Set Adrift to Memory Bliss. Yep. Those are Set Adrift to Memory Bliss was the one that I think the reason I bought it because I remember I liked that song a lot. All right, it was popular on the radio.
Sing a few bars.
Oh no, man, I can't sing. I don't remember the lyrics at this point. It was based off an 80s song, anyways.
Yeah, I mean, I vaguely recall the group, and I'm like, the song. I can't. For the life of me.
You said it.
Yeah. The Panda, what's going on? Good morning. And I see Ian Brickheadz out there. I don't know if Gary's out there as well, but it's good to see you guys. Thank you.
My bricks and me, I think. This is my bricks and me.
Oh snap! Brent says my first CD was the Carter 3, Lil Wayne. Dude, I remember my cousin was a huge Lil Wayne fan. And I like a lot of his stuff, but I always make fun of him because I'm always like, he laughs like this.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey,
hey. My God.
I know it almost sounds like I go.
Oh wow, I'm gonna have to work on that.
Dude, I'm loving all these comments with like their first CDs and stuff. Let's see here. I see Ian just said
Spandau Ballet. Yeah.
Manic Street Preachers Generation Terrorist. Wow, I don't even know who that is. Before that, it was all tape cassettes and trying to record things off top pops. Yep. Yeah,
American Top 40. We had American Top 40 with Casey Kasem.
Casey Kasem. You know, he also voiced Shaggy.
Yeah.
I didn't know
he
that.
He did a lot of voice work apparently.
And also, speaking of that, Casey Kasem was a vegetarian, and he required that Shaggy was also a vegetarian. Yeah. So
what was in those
so Shaggy was a vegetarian, and
so that's why he ate Scooby snacks instead of the Scooby burger. But they always eat burgers though.
Yeah, maybe it was a veggie burger, you know, a tofu burger or something.
All right.
Let's see. It had that Spandau Ballet tour back sound.
Yeah, Spandau Ballet.
Spandau. My bad. My first cassette album was Tango in the Night. Craigster. F and A, dude. That is such a good album. So anybody that doesn't know, that's Fleetwood Mac. They put out that album. I want to say it was early '90s, maybe the late '80s or something like that.
What's the song from the album?
I mean, I think because some of the hits were like they're more of a softer sound, but like I can't remember which ones were like on the radio or whatever. But that is such a great album. I have a lot of those songs like on my MP3. Good stuff.
On your playlist.
Stuff, yeah.
Alexa, play Fleetwood Mac.
don't get her started, man. God damn. Bricklocker says I still have my original Michael Jackson Thriller album. Man, that is something I remember very vividly because I remember when I was a kid, my dad always played that, dude.
I couldn't believe how many songs off of that record just went straight to the top. It was just like, wow. I think MTV helped quite a bit. MTV helped because it was just like, wow. That Thriller video was on all day long. It was like, here it is on MTV when they played music.
Neverland says my first CD was Slipknot. Ninja says my first cassette tape was Tupac, All Eyes on Me. Yep, I remember that.
Was that a street copy? Was that a street copy, or did you buy it from the store?
He bought it out of somebody's trunk, man.
Exactly.
Zizu says my first castle set was The Wall with a Siege Tower.
What's the set number? What's the set number, Zizu?
I don't know, but I really wish I had that set with the goat.
I'm hoping maybe that Viking village. There could be some goats in there. I doubt it, but there could be. There's that Minecraft goat. That Minecraft.
6061.
No, there you go. There's a number. Brickstage, yes. Craigster says Big Love and Everywhere. Those were the two hits from in 1987.
Oh,
nice.
Okay.
Little Lies. Yep, that was one I remember too. Ooh, Kick from NXS, dude. I remember that. Yeah, that was another one from my childhood. NXS. Fiona Apple. Yep. I still got some Fiona Apple, man. Dire Straits, Brothers in Arms, man. You guys
your Dire Straits, yeah,
and that was a good album because that was the one that had the Money for Nothing song.
Yeah, the Chicks for Free.
But they're I can't remember the guy's name, but his guitar work is just amazing.
Oh yeah, we were amazed that Sting, he was like, yeah, I'll play, I'll be on that. He was like, wow, Sting
was on that.
Yeah, he's the one that sings the Money for Nothing, and he's the one that does the refrain.
Oh, you're right. He is. He's like, that is him. Holy cow, you're right, dude. Wow. Yeah.
That's what everybody was like, whoa, the big time, okay.
Yeah.
This must be a real bad if Sting is showing up.
Amberlia says I had the Top Gun and Short Circuit 2 soundtracks. I had the Top Gun soundtrack. You know what other one I had was the Lost Boys soundtrack, dude. That was a good soundtrack.
Oh, from that movie?
Oh, yeah. It had that like the Cry Little Sister song on it and stuff. Yeah, good stuff, man.
For sure.
Yeah, man. You guys, we should have another stream about music, dude. Because like I can tell, dude, just looking out there, man. Like there's a lot of music lovers, dude.
Get Greg involved. He loves his music as well,
dude. Oh my gosh, I'm a huge,
Ninja. It's an idea, stream idea for the Ninja. The random dumbness. He's all about the music. Yo, Ninja.
Yeah.
Do some craziness. And he plays copyrighted music all the time, so maybe we could get him to play.
I know he does, dude. That's
let's play some favorite hits, Ninja.
Yeah, I tell you what, man, Ninja's streams, his randomness streams, dude, you're definitely going to be kicking it with some music on his streams, man.
Oh, yeah.
But the great thing, too, that I noticed about a lot of these comments and stuff, man, is we definitely have a variety of stuff that people like, you know what I mean? And that's good. That's what I've always said, man. Variety is a spice of life. Like, I mean, if you like listening to the same stuff, that's great, man. But I just can't. I got to keep listening to different things all the time.
Yeah, I love all music. It's moods, whatever mood I'm in is what.
Yes, yeah, a lot of it's definitely mood. Yeah. Hey, Family Bricks is in the house. What's up, man?
Hey, Matt the Elder.
A good morning to you. If you do a music stream, I will have no choice but to be awake.
he said our music talk woke him up. So
yeah, maybe we'll talk about music like when I do the Blue Brick stream or something like that. Because I could talk about music all day long.
Oh yeah.
But unfortunately, it can't be today. We are going to start winding down. We got about 10 minutes left to go. So, I guess we'll go ahead and get out of the way. Just talk about anything that you guys want to, share, or you got anything coming up, or, Barry, you got anything you want to spread the word about?
I'm going to make a new video tomorrow on how I come out of my dark ages, what set brought me out of my dark ages.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to doing that. It's only going to hopefully be a short one of about 2.5 hours.
How long was your dark age? 10 minutes?
So what will it be? About 25 years.
Oh,
okay. Show my age there. But yeah, I'm going to.
You're 26.
Film that.
It's okay.
And then I don't think I've got anything going on for the rest of the week until I might be back with you possibly.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I know you'll be on next Sunday for sure.
We're ready to flex some castle, because I know some guys are going to flex some castle. It's going to be Britain versus America. Just letting you know. I got some American guys, and they're ready to flex some castle behind them. They're gonna be like,
I better make sure my just be sorted then. To make sure.
Cool. Because we want to see some build. I want to see some castle. I want to see some castle.
Yeah. And I definitely have questions that
Macro's got one. I know Macro's got one.
Yeah. I think I want to say City Builders is going to be the one following that, but I got to double check. I can't remember if it was next or if there's one in between. But yeah, I'll probably, actually, we'll probably do a poll maybe next Sunday, and you guys can go ahead and pick which themes you guys want to have next, kind of in order as well. But yeah, we still have a lot of different themes to do. We're going to do an all-female panel here eventually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude, there's just too much stuff.
Some other interesting themes too. We don't want to discuss yet, but
yeah.
They're coming.
All right. Well, sounds good, Barry. What about you, Magro? You wanna spread the word?
When I get this medieval church done, I'll give a quick little video and a review and my thoughts about the build process. I literally had this front wall just explode. I was trying to build it on stream, so I'll give you my ideas about that, and then you can see it complete. And that's about it. Thanks for having me on. Awesome hanging out with you guys. Good to see you, Barry, dealing with the bricks.
And you, yeah, it's good to see you, mate.
Awesome.
Is that the first blue brick set for you, Macro?
This will be the second one. I got 3 in one shot. So the first one I did was these train carts.
Oh, hold on a minute. Let me put you on the Jumbotron.
It came in a set of 5 of these carts.
Oh, I saw your video about, did you fix the curve? Where
take out the wheelbase or whatever.
And then I gotta bring these wheelbases back in a little bit. And I think that's gonna be the fix. Because when I compare it to all the Lego ones, before Lego uses the swivel wheels, this is the longest that they get. And this is slightly longer.
I see.
And these got no issues. So,
and I'm sure that probably has to do with some mathematics compared to what the size of the tracks are and stuff. As well.
Some vibration, some wobble, some all kinds of crazy nonsense.
Yeah. And then I'd be curious about blue bricks. Like, what if they cell track? What are their radius of their curves? Because those Lego ones are pretty tight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Especially speed or slow speed.
Speaking of trains, I was pleasantly surprised. London Bridge Bricks got some Lagundon done, and he had his train rolling. So you know, good on.
All right, well done, Greg.
What's that, Barry?
Asked him to do it. He would do it. He was like, "No, we got to do it. We're going to make sure you do it." So he got it up and running, and yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, well, yeah, we all. I mean, I'm not gonna. It's hard for me to say anything because obviously it's taken me a long time to get stuff off the ground. But yeah, I know we've all been waiting. It's like, where's your city, man? Come on.
Well, yeah, I keep waiting for your city update for big city versus little city. I'm like, come on.
I know
it's a segment we're trying to get up off the ground.
So yeah, speaking of which, everybody, because I've got my table set up, like I'm gonna be doing like I've got a lot of stuff like going on this week, so I'm not really gonna be able to do too much this week. But after this week, I'm gonna have a buttload of streams, man. Not just that Bluebrick stream, but I gotta build all these modulars now. So I will be doing a lot of live streaming. So for people that want to join and hang out, yeah, be ready. But yeah, let's see, Doc.
Well, I got another story review coming, and then of course, you know, I almost want to make a video flexing on my stickering skills of my latest Speed Champion build. I even got the Brick World guy. He was all like, "Holy crap!" I was like, "Yeah, that's right. That's how cool I am." Yeah, he was impressed. He was impressed because I'm like, "Yeah." I even cut out the extra bit to make sure there was no gap in my stickers. So yeah, but there'll be a story review, and then of course the long version of the whole Rich interview will be coming out. So that there's a lot of other, you know, you could see it was, you know, I cut it, especially a lot of times when he's laughing. There's a lot of stuff. He's a great guy. I really enjoyed the interview. I got to say, of all the interviews, his was the easiest because everybody else kind of made me a little bit nervous, but not Rich. Rich was just like,
well,
it was easy,
you know,
easy.
Rich is, and it's funny that we have Barry and Macro here because I like there's obviously other people as well, but like Barry, Macro, and Rich are all like real easy people to get along with. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
thanks, Mike.
Hey, I thank you. Look, because because I don't want to sound like a hypocrite because I know I can say some stuff, you know, that can trigger people and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But so I'm not in the same, like I have a good heart, but I'm not in the same vein as like Barry, Macro, and Rich, where they're just easy. Like, I feel like, honestly, like you guys are probably, again, like, I don't know what the right word is. I want to say mellow, just easy to get along with, man. You know what I mean? Like, I don't ever see drama really come from you guys. I never see no problems. You know what I mean? It's just, it's nice to like, I know there's a lot of people like, again, with me, that sometimes maybe they're hesitant to say something because I'll be like, you know, or you know, or whatever, you know, or I know sometimes I can be kind of intimidating. I always feel like I have the male equivalent to resting bitch face, so like I look like I'm mad all the time or something.
Really?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. If I'm not smiling, that's me not smiling. Do I feel like I'm giving you a stare?
That
right
tells
now?
me you're thinking.
That's
not telling me you're angry.
But anyways, so, but like I was saying, you guys are like the opposite of that. So, but that's what I was saying about Rich. Like, just good dude. You know what I mean? And I see Mr. J out there. What's up,
Micah J? Micah J. I think I saw a poltergeist.
Yeah. Oh yes, Anthony. What's up, Anthony?
Just passed right through. It was just like, was that a poltergeist?
It was a poultrygeist.
Yeah, it was a poltergeist.
I may have used a couple of accounts for the likes. Oh, well, thank you, Amberly. I appreciate that. I look, Doc and I really, like I said, we appreciate everything.
We appreciate the likes. Yes, we do.
We really do. We try really. I mean, Doc does a lot more than I do, but we try really hard, man, to make the show entertaining for everybody. You know what I mean? We try really hard to make everything interactive. And like I said, you know, I say it all the time. If you guys have a picture of your sig fig, your birthday, if you have a scheduled live stream, you know, I mean, like a lot of that stuff, you know, message, Doc's usually the one that kind of handles that stuff, but you can message either one of us. And
exactly.
Message
I
me,
will
I'll
pass
make
it
sure
on.
I get
Exactly.
And like I said, as far as the birthday thing, even if you know somebody's birthday coming up, you know what I mean? And it's not yours, definitely let us know.
Okay.
To like BFAB says I might have used
I know.
a couple of accounts.
We need the interactions, BFAB. We thank you.
BFAB's look, man, you gotta have balance. You gotta have balance.
Just hit it. Just hit it. Hit that. Just interact. Just interact, baby. That's all we want.
That's all things should be, right? So look, real quick before we roll the credits and everything, I'll just gotta let you guys know what's going on with me. Like I said, starting next week, I'll be live streaming quite a bit. I'll be making a new stop motion, a pretty quick one, just to introduce a door build. For like the writer's room stuff, I'll be reaching out to everybody and kind of informing stuff about that. But yeah, I don't know. I got other random stuff. I got vlogs and everything else going on, but it's hard to even think of what I'm going to do exactly next. So I just got back from Colorado, everybody, and it was snowing. I need a break.
I blame you. I blame you. You brought it from Maryland. That's all I got to say. It left when you left.
Oh, one more like.
Oh, are we one leg away? Well, look, I can promise you probably the hashtag replay gang help us out. We've noticed that a lot of people like to do the replay watch, so we appreciate that. And I might do what Greg does too, and maybe put up like something on Instagram to watch back the stream or something like that. So, but again, like I said, from the bottom of our hearts, Doc and I appreciate all of you. Spending your time with us and making, Good Morning Brick World what it is. So also, we'd like to thank Barry, aka Fooling with Bricks. We'd like to thank Macro for being here as well.
I guess, yeah, Macro. Love you, Barry.
We'll let it slide this time, Doc. We'll let it slide.
Okay, all right.
But yeah, everybody, I want you to have a great Sunday and have a great week. And we will see you guys on the next show. So. Go roll those credits and get on out of here.